So we got the record heat wave in China and Pakistan and flooding in Pakistan. It is nuts, dude. Our planet is so. Meanwhile, in China, they're having like unprecedented heat wave. The whole country is just consumed with an unbelievable heat wave. Factories are shutting down because
power stations are overloaded.
Yeah, it's just the whole country is like shut down right now.
Coming with that heat.
Here it is. Here's the size of it. Is it me or do you not really hear about this stuff in that much?
Yeah.
Like
nothing.
I don't necessarily agree.
Because it seems like this stuff is pretty catastrophic, what's going on.
I feel like I'm seeing a lot of people on social media saying, why is nobody talking about this? But, I mean, it's all over mainstream news and stuff.
Okay. I don't
It's,
watch the
it's
news,
like
so
it's just
maybe
a weird phenomenon. This is far from the only story, but you oftentimes see this where it's like nobody's talking about this thing, and it's like, I mean, if you just Pakistan floods.
But why is it not
there's
trending on
articles
Twitter, Dan?
All like 39 minutes ago, New York Times.
It's
22
not
minutes
trending
ago.
on Twitter, Dan.
I didn't.
Right, and
I
that's the
didn't know
thing is,
about
it's just like if the algorithm isn't putting it directly in front of your face all the time, then
People don't care about
Nobody
it.
cares.
Yeah,
Nobody's
people
talking
don't care.
about it.
A lot of
But-
people in chat saying first time they heard about it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people. So there is like a once in a fucking 1,000-year heat wave. It's a large ridge of high pressure. Look at, I mean, I don't know what this map means, but I saw a good TikTok about it. Is that in here, the one I sent?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to highlight it for me?
Which TikTok in particular? You sent a few, and they're all
There's
in here.
one about the Chinese heat wave.
The Chinese heat wave. Oh, you talking about the one with where they show the rockets or whatever? Yeah, I just pulled the actual article that was from because
I'll just read this. So there's massive drought. Well, there was a video that showed like all the lake beds drying up and shit.
Okay.
This article is old.
That is the article that TikTok was just reading that article.
Yeah, I guess I just wanted the videos.
Okay.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, this is old. All right, I'm going to read this. Hopefully we can find the videos. China is experiencing a drought and the worst heat wave ever. Record-setting drought on an 11-week heat wave are causing broad disruptions in China, a region that depends on dams for more than 3/4 of its electricity. Yeah, it's insane. You see like lake beds, rivers, they're just bone dry. More than 900 million people across 17 Chinese provinces are subjected to record-breaking conditions, with temperatures topping 40 Celsius nonstop. Factories owned by Foxconn, Toyota, and Volkswagen have curtailed production or closed due to lack of power. Owners of electric cars are waiting overnight at charging stations. And in Chengdu, the capital of this Sichuan province, several neighborhoods went without electricity for more than 10 hours per day. Here we go. Thank you, Dan. This is...
Everyone needs to know what is happening in China right now. For the last 70 days straight, China have been experiencing the most extreme heat event in world history. And for some reason, no one is talking about it. Lakes and rivers have dried up, crops have been killed, factories have been closed, and this heat wave is still raging on. Just for perspective, this is the lake bed of China's largest freshwater source, and this is the state of the third largest river in the world. On top of that, 66 of their other rivers have dried up completely. In the daytime, you're seeing temperatures of 45 degrees Celsius. And at night, you're not even getting a break as it's hovering around a staggering 34 degrees.
113, bro?
Said that there is nothing.
113 for 13. What'd they say? 13 weeks straight?
11.
11 weeks?
In the world's climatic history, which is even minimally comparable to what is happening in China right now. He says that it combines the most extreme intensity with the most extreme length with an incredibly huge area all at the same time. And the effects of something this extreme is going to affect us all. I mean, we saw the prices of food, fuel, and energy soar due to the situation.
Yeah, so it's like catastrophic. And then meanwhile, you look at China. dry, getting absolutely brutalized by this heat wave and drought. And then meanwhile in Pakistan, they're getting so much rain that like the huge amounts of the country are just being brutally, insanely flooded. This is what global climate change does. It just intensifies weather patterns. You know, where it's dry, it gets drier, and where it's wet, it gets wetter, and it's crazy, man. I watched a lot of these, reminding me of like,
And Sherry Armando.
some of the footage in this reminded me of like the tsunamis in Japan. Here, this is the one I was talking about. Look at that. The fuck?
almost 800% higher rain than usual in some areas of Pakistan.
Wow.
8 times the normal amount of rain.
This is like, I just think it's incredible that people are still acting like this isn't a problem. It's just incredible. Such fucking pieces of shit, dude. We got Jordan Peterson out here talking about, what is climate anyway? You know? What does it mean, climate?
Noted climate scientist Jordan Peterson.
The environment.
A lot to say.
What is the environment? That's everything.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Pakistan, they're like fucking dying.
A fact.
It's getting flooded. In China, they're like, don't have water.
Duty.
I mean, here in LA, we're fucked too, man. I don't even remember the last time it rained here.
I mean, it rained a couple days earlier this year, but not nearly enough.
It wasn't like a widespread. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. It's bad. It's bad. The climate change is bad. This kind of stuff is just gonna happen more and more and more and more every year.
Just bad.
Thank you, Quartering at least agrees.
Yeah,
with
he
me.
agrees.
But the amount of fucking politicians in America that prioritize like fossil fuels or investments in their own money, like Joe Manchin, who's going to hell, well, since we don't have a strike, I'll just say it. I'm just kidding.
No.
Dude, I looked at my mute button. I'm like, am I fast enough to grab it? I was like,
I felt everyone in the office just get tense real quick.
dude.
Gotcha.
I was like, stand
Got
up.
you guys good, boy.
Nothing.
I just hope David's okay though.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
True.
It's so scary, man.
Yeah, nothing makes me feel like more doomed.
This is horrifying.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be happening to me to know that this is fucked up. It is happening in LA though. I don't know what we're gonna do because. Meanwhile, in LA, I don't know if you guys saw the story. Maybe you guys can pull it up. The Kardashians. There's a water embargo.
Yeah.
Here in LA, you can only use a certain amount of water because we're in a big old drought. And the Kardashians used like 300,000 gallons over their limit. There's a bunch of people in their neighborhood that got busted for using like hundreds of thousands of gallons of water.
Sylvester Stallone too.
And what's crazy about that is like, there's the money, whatever fees, nothing. Like they literally can waste a finite resource, life-saving resource, and there's no fucking accountability at all. It's incredible, isn't it? Kim Kardashian and several other celebrities are facing backlash after a report revealed how much they exceeded their home water limits. Check this out. Can we get to the point here, BuzzFeed? Among the list of celebrities in question were sisters Kim and Courtney, who have reportedly exceeded their limit by a combination of over 300,000 gallons. How much water is that?
So to put into context, they've surpassed 150% of their monthly water budgets, at least 4 times since the agency declared a drought emergency.
It's only 50% over?
150% over.
That seems like they can use too much water.
I just looked up the original LA Times article where this is all being sourced from. And, you know, the Kardashians are huge, so they're getting all the attention. But I see that the worst violator was former NBA star Dwayne Wade. That in May, his property exceeded its water budget by, get this, 489,000 gallons. That was 500,000 gallons
How
of water.
much water is that? I'm just curious. Like, how much is 500,000 gallons?
A shitload.
I
don't
want
know how
some
to
re- I want
quantify
a
it
real
even.
world.
Right, like what body of water?
What's a
would
500,000 gallon pool or something? I don't know.
Sylvester Stallone used 230,000 excess gallons of water, more than 533% their allocated budget.
This is the most like fuck the rich people story I've heard in a long time. We're talking about a finite resource they're literally dumping. Here, this is a 500,000 gallon wave pool. So like a whole wave pool.
Yeah, I just looked it up. An average swimming pool is around 20,000 gallons of water.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So 500,000
Holy shit.
divided by 20,000. It's 25 swimming pools worth of
Oh
water.
my God.
What were they even doing with that water? They just have Austin McBroom in the pool all day, just continuously spilling it, going in circles.
You're constantly
Oh
refreshing
my
it.
God.
I mean, huge lawns, huge
Massive
grass
yard.
lawns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I mean, at this point, like, grass shouldn't be allowed here in Southern California.
Yeah, it's time-
We should just say no more grass lawns.
No
It's
more
not-
grass lawns. Smoke the grass, though.
It's not that important. We should get rid of all the fucking golf courses. Sorry to all of the golf lovers out there, but
Yeah, golf is so bad.
yeah, I mean,
Are you fucking kidding me? You're growing grass in the desert during a drought?
yeah, you can't do it here. You can't. It's just not realistic.
100,000
stop.
square foot water park might use 125,000 gallons of water per day. So they're running a whole water park for 5 days.
Just have fucking Hurricane Harbor.
I mean, these people are fucked, man.
It was Dwayne Wade that was using the 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade was the highest.
To be fair, he was on the Miami Heat.
So he needs lots of water, eh?
Zach,
Speaking
you look
of
like
heat.
my favorite Greek restaurant.
I saw that in a comment. That's not original.
Good one, man. Good
Work
catch.
with me.
Anyway, here's what's happening in Pakistan. Move to Pakistan. They got water. You can run your fucking sprinklers all day and night. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. One day.
I don't think I think everyone got out safely, so I watched this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. I'm telling you, bro, this is crazy, but they get out. I think a lot of people have perished, as not surprisingly.
The official report said over 1,000. Yeah, I was about to say.
No, this guy gets out, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
I watched this shit. This motherfucker lives. Watch it. It's incredible.
Close the trunk.
I'm telling you, this guy lives, man.
He said no grass in LA sounds like hell on earth. Why? Why do you need grass so bad?
Well, hell on earth is when you run out of drinking water.
Right, yeah.
So let's make
That
a
sounds like hell
sacrifice
on
on the
earth.
grass front.
Maybe they were being sarcastic. Like,
Yeah, maybe. Look at this. This man survived. This is straight out of a movie. Hey, you want to come in my car?
Close the trunk.
Pretty incredible. But this shit is so scary.
fucking A. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, apparently in around 2010, Pakistan had really severe flooding like this as well. But they're saying that they think that this is probably already worse, and it's not over yet.
Wow.
I saw, because these monsoons kind of happen in cycles, and there's already been far more monsoon downpours than in previous years.
Does it happen every 10 years, though, or is that too frequent? I wonder. Look at this shit, dude.
Well, I mean,
It happens every year.
they get monsoons in
But
the
like
summer,
monster monsoons?
but Well, I'm saying in 2010 they had another really severe
I see,
season,
yeah.
but they think this is already worse and it's not over yet.
Look how much water. I mean, this is insane. Look at how these people don't give a fuck, bro. They're on like a freeway overpass. This guy's got like a. I guess they're trying to save their whole livelihood. So
Right. I think they probably do give.
yeah, they probably
give 'em
do.
several fucks.
Yeah, they do. They care.
Ugh. Scary stuff.
Yeah, I was mentioning this maybe last ep, but people are predicting that this could happen in LA, a mega flood like this.
Yeah. I saw that. It's not just LA, isn't it? Like all of like the western.
Oh,
I think it's the whole West Coast.
wow.
Could potentially have like a mega storm like this sometime.
Time to go to Texas, baby.
Well, they get it there too. I don't think you.
Texas was. Remember Dallas? That
Yeah,
whole
just a
city
few
was like
years ago.
underwater.
Remember? Thank God Jake Paul went and saved people with his jet ski.
Right.
He did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you remember
What? That's so crazy.
He was jet skiing around the neighborhood. Like, wow, this is so fucked up.
Shit. I totally forgot
Hey,
about
water, stop it.
that. We don't care. Yeah, it's scary. It's very scary, very sad. It's just crazy to see these two polar opposite events, catastrophes happening at the same time.
In the
It's-
same region.
it's fucked up,
this is-
man.
Pakistan and China aren't that far from each other.
Right.
It's crazy.
So scary. What have we done?
What do we do about it?
We have really fucked up, man.
Ow.
Nothing? Okay, yeah, we're good. Hey, Howie, what do we do about all this?
Nothing.
Fair.
Okay. Well, good, because
Ow.
that's what's happening.
1,100 people have died since the monsoon began.
Confirmed.
100.
Probably
That's
far
crazy.
more.
It's got to be way more, yeah.
Yeah.
300,000 people are living in temporary camps. They've been displaced. Officials estimate that more than 33 million Pakistanis, 1 in 7 people, have been affected by the historic flooding. And Pakistan is not a super rich country. When these people lose their home and their houses and their neighborhood, that's like,
It's going to be very expensive
that
to
is
rebuild.
devastating, man.
Yep.
Devastating. This year's record monsoon is comparable to the devastating floods in Noah's Ark, it says. No, it
Does
didn't
not
say
say
that. It said 2010. The deadliest in Pakistan's history. So, wow. 10 years later, we're already topping that.
Yep.
Almost half a century of cotton crops have been washed away. Vegetable, fruit, and rice fields have sustained significant damage as well. How about that, man?
Nothing.
Shout out to any of our fans in Pakistan.
I saw someone say, why isn't H3 talked about Ukraine? We talked about it quite a bit in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm following it. I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, it's just,
Still going
still
on.
going on.
Putin.
I want it to end. I want the fucking Russians to get the fuck out of there, but they launched like a huge counteroffensive, apparently, I heard today, or last night. The
I haven't
Ukrainians.
seen that. Yeah, it seems to have stagnated quite a bit in recent months. Just constant fighting happening in the east and everything. I'm checking right now to see how many audience members in Pakistan we have. I don't suspect that it will be.
Pakistan? Not many. Shit.
I've consistently been surprised by.
That would surprise me. I mean, just.
I'm not going to say it's going to be a lot, but let's see.
We are taking a survey of our Pakistani members.
Showing top 50 results. Well, it's not in the top 50.
Yeah, I could be surprised if a lot of
But
people from Pakistan watch this show.
there is a way.
Dan is still crunching numbers. In the meantime, our hearts and thoughts go out to the good people of China and Pakistan. Thoughts and prayers, everybody. And let's burn some coal in their honor, huh? Shout out to the coal workers.